told you that this was coming at some point. This is something that I want to try. I saw in one car before. I'll put some footage here. Dude, look at that. This is a C6 Corvette with a C8 valve covers on it. And I was like, whoa, this is pretty clean. So basically, this is a C8 Corvette valve cover. Now, it's up to me trying to make that fit in there.
Stop it. Get some help.
How I'm gonna do it? That's a good question. What? But I think I have an idea. As you can see here, the setup, it's a little different in the garage. I'm gonna work on it, so don't be caught up for it because a lot of changes coming. I have a lot of things to think about and do it. So if you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Helps the channel a lot. But without further ado, let's get to work because I haven't seen this before. Nobody did it, at least that I could see it online. So I'm here flying solo trying to figure it out. If you guys remember, I paint my intake manifold and my valve covers are not the stock one. They are aftermarket. You can see I don't have the bracket for the coil packs. So that makes a little difference, but since I painted that, I had a bunch of issues. I think my throttle body was out of sync. Anyway, we got that fixed by CSP. They did the tune on the car. Now actually I'm thinking to take that back to them so we can tear off the burbles. If you guys have ever heard the burbles, it's pretty loud. This last summer I drove the car a lot, so I was thinking to put a different intake manifold, but this idea actually caught up my eyes. So the first challenge we have is, as you can see, if I lay this down here, there's no room, right? There's no room to, actually it's gonna look pretty sick if I can fit that. There's no room because you see that stops in there. So what I'm gonna do, I have to cut this probably up to here, but I'm gonna take in chunks because you can always take more, but you cannot add more material, right? So what I'm gonna start doing, and then I'm gonna figure out a way to attach this to the fuel rails, right? Because that's what I think is gonna secure it. Although, if that, you know, it's too snug in there, I don't think we're gonna have issue, but I don't wanna hear any noise, right? This is a pretty stock one. As you can see, there's a nice foam here, and we're gonna use that so that avoids any vibration. And I don't know if that works. I might do some hydro dip things. We see how that goes. But for now, the first goal is to make sure that this fits, and then I will decide what I'm gonna do as far as cosmetic goes. Right? Let's put a tape so we can mark what we're gonna cut, and then we're gonna cut. So it doesn't get any simple than that. I put the tape. I think this is gonna be enough to give us, and you can see here has this little front. I don't know how much I need to take this. I'm not gonna take that right now because I just want to take this part and this part here on the front. You can see it's only this part. I think we might need to take this out, but let's do step by step. I'll cut it here and we go from there. You just saw that I was trying to dry fit, so I took this portion, which is pretty much not everything but a lot. You can see here it's probably like an inch and a half, but the thing is you gotta take more on the back because otherwise it doesn't fit, like, you know what I'm saying, like doesn't fit in there. Although I think because this part here, you can see is touching This part here is touching, so what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to take a little bit more off the back, because the back either way you cannot see. So I'm gonna take this junk apart and see, and if you know, I'm gonna keep taking more. More measure, and I'm gonna take another ½ inch of it. As you can, I don't know if you can tell, it's another ½ inch each side. She's getting toasty. Alright, here we go. I measure everything and everything looks fine, but you see here it's hitting the fuel rail underneath. You can see there, right? So I make a mark where I need to cut. Same for the other side. And then I'm gonna figure out how. I think if I do a really, you know, tight cut, should be good, because as you can tell, I don't know how much you can tell, the thing is there, like it's not coming out. See, I try to push, it doesn't go anywhere, so I have like to maneuver to take that out. So I'm gonna cut those two pieces and see how good that fits. The challenge right now is very simple. The back stays, let me see if I can explain to you guys better. So the back stays in there, so basically it doesn't go anywhere, but the front, there's no actually way to attach this anywhere, right? Because everything here is lined. You don't want to drill through anything. You don't want to drill through your throttle body. You can get a vacuum leak. I mean, I'm not drilling anything. So you see those two holes here? They are like vacuum hose, super straight, see, not going anywhere. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use one of those clamps, see? So I'm gonna pass through one of these, and I'm gonna like put a little screw on the cover. So that should do. I had one of these laying around. That should do, and then it should be perfect. The other thing, I don't know if I should keep this like silver-ish. There's a little scratch on here, or I should wrap. I can wrap. Actually, I have a carbon fiber wrap here. Yep. See, I can do this in carbon. But you know what? I don't want any fake carbon on. I can do this red. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think I have enough red for it, but that would be red. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep the silver for now, right? All right, here we have the final product. What do you guys, let me do this better, right? So what do you think? Let me know what you think. So, I mean, it's not perfect by any means. This thing here, I think worked pretty well. See, it's very solid. I mean, it's just a cover. Has to be easy to remove. That's why I put a 10mm there. I think this was the best solution. That's why I put it there, like a 10mm on. And here, just the pressure on this part will do. Again, this is not meant to be here. A couple of things you need. You need the valve cover. You need, you see, I didn't want to cut this part because I think overall sits pretty flush. You see, I still have to trim. If you guys have a better idea how can I attach, I thought about magnets, but for now it's gonna stay like this. Man, I really love it how this looks like. Look at this. Looks so nice, so good, right? I mean, I'm just appreciating. So I don't know how much is this one. I got use it, but let's say you pay 50 bucks, 100 bucks for the valve cover, right? And that's it. You just remove yours. You remember, underneath of mine, everything is, the intake manifold is stock, the fuel rails are stock, so everything is stock. So, you know, think about this. All right, that will do for today's upload. Let me know what you think about the valve cover. I don't know, I think it's a different touch, different thing than, you know, I saw one car before. Again, the idea wasn't mine, but I saw one car before. I didn't even know how the guy did it, and that's why this one was a challenge, because I didn't know how the guy did it. So I kind of figured out my way going, but I think it looks pretty good, right? Let me know in the comments below what do you think. Leave also a thumbs up if you like it, and let me know what is the best way to attach. I know what I did with that 10mm is just provisory, it's not gonna be permanent, but I think we will, you know, I think I can come up with a better solution. But for now, it's not gonna go anywhere once the hood's down. You know, it's, unless I start hearing something, we're gonna find out once I start driving, right? I hope you guys enjoyed today's upload. Short one, but I think we needed some Corvette love, right? Right there. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Never forget, enjoy life and work hard for it.